Hi everyone. So today I'm going to talk about the third part of our weight loss series, systems that work. We earlier discussed why weight loss is important and what systems don't work. If you've missed those two videos, see those first. And now this is the system that actually works. So any system which has to work and deliver the results has to meet several criteria. Let's just talk about these in detail. So the first thing is calories. It has to supply you with enough calories so that you're not hungry and you're able to function and carry out your daily business. Second thing, it should be filling. It should not leave you hungry. If you're hungry, you'll be always thinking about food, next meal, what do I eat, what don't I eat, and it get very irritable. So it will not work in the long run. You'll give it up. It has to be tasty. Otherwise, if you don't enjoy your food, if you're just eating boiled cabbage and salad, then after a short while, the best person's motivation goes down and he can't follow it. It has to show quite quick results. If it takes forever to lose weight, you'll again lose motivation. So stop following it. So it has to be quick results. It should be simple and practical, not very complicated, and not very don't have to get hundreds of special ingredients. You should be able to just modify your current diet and make it work. And it should be nutritious. It should meet all your requirements for vitamins, minerals, proteins, carbohydrates, fiber. Everything should be there. It should be sustainable. That means it's not something that it should be something that you can do for the long term, not just for a day or two. And very important, it should make you independent. You should not become dependent on somebody else to give you pills or potions or supplements or anything like that. You should be able to manage, go to the local market and buy whatever you need and be able to handle it. And the last and most important thing is it should not be very expensive. It should cost the same or pretty much the same, a little bit here and there than what is currently costing you. It shouldn't, just because you want to eat healthy, you don't have to spend a fortune. So that's why I'm saying that the system that we are talking about in this videos works. Why? Firstly, it's low calorie. We recommend eating lots of fruits and vegetables, and fruits and vegetables are 70% water, 0 calorie, and they form 40 to 50% of your diet. And the rest of the food is, whole grains, pulses, dals, lentils, seeds, sprouts, which are also high in fiber, and they're not very, very high calorie foods, except nuts, of course, so that you have to eat in caution or very small amounts. The second thing is all the unhealthy foods, which are high calorie foods, animal products, dairy products, oils, sugars, fats, trans fats, processed foods, refined foods, all of them we are avoiding. It's high in fiber, so it fills you up, you'll not feel hungry. And it has all the required nutrients that a person needs, and it also gives you the required calories that you want. And because you are just making a few changes, and you're still having, you can refer to the video where I made on all the different foods you can eat. There's still a lot of variety, and it's possible to do it in the long run. So in practicality, what do I suggest? For breakfast, try to eat mostly fruit and if whatever is in season. And if you're a little hungry, some light breakfast item like an idli or a sandwich, you can refer to the video on the recipes. For lunch and dinner, you have to have a great big raw salad first. It should ideally be half your meal. And make it tasty. Add some spices or add some chaat masala or some chutneys or some dressings. But half your meal should be a great big raw salad, and the other half can be rice and roti and dal, chawal, whatever you want. Rice, roti, sabzi, dal, chawal, whatever you want. And make sure you drink enough water. Again, refer to the video on water, but 1.5 to 2 liters a day is what you're looking at. If you're feeling hungry in between meals, again, there's the video about the food talks about the various snacks. And of course, needless to say, all this is something to be avoided. Once in a while you have something with little sugar or oil in it is okay. If you go out, you have no choice, but try to avoid it as far as possible. And don't overeat. This is extremely important. Eat slowly, chew your food well, and the moment you feel full, or slightly before you're full, you can stop. Don't overeat. If you overeat, you will undo all the good that you're doing. Exercise is important. Start with maybe 10, 15, but depending on your fitness levels, try to go up to 45 to 50, 60 minutes of brisk exercise at least 5 times a week. And make sure you don't compromise on your sleep. And after 3 or 4 months in the system, you can do an all-fruit day. This is easy. Don't do it immediately, but after 3 or 4 months, you can do an all-fruit day, which means very simple. You just have fruit all day. And in the night, before you go to sleep, you can have a nice milkshake made of almond milks, dates, and bananas. And you can just look in the internet for a recipe about almond milkshake, and you'll easily find it. And of course, you need to supplement as and when needed. A couple of points. Once you start on this diet, the first few days, you might get some loose motions or diarrhea because you suddenly change your diet. You've increased a lot of fiber, a great deal. So the body institutes some kind of a cleaning mechanism, internal cleaning mechanism, and starts throwing out junk. So in the fastest way that it can, which is what you might have some loose motions. So if there are no other symptoms, If you're fine, just ignore it. Keep yourself hydrated. Take water. Take some electrol if you want oral rehydration formula, and you'll be fine in a couple of days. And the last point I want to say is, if you're not very comfortable doing this on your own, there are a lot of counselors and people who can help you, walk you through the process. They can make a customized diet plan for you. I'm in Bombay, so I can tell you there is Dr. Rupa Shah, there is Vinita Contractor, there is Kajal Bhatia, there is Dr. Rashmi Menon, and I'm sure there are many more. You just Google them, Google their names, and you'll be able to find out their contact information, and they will be able to help you on a personalized basis. So before I forget, a couple of points. How long will the system take to work, which I'm talking about? Well, if you do it properly, sincerely, you should lose about a pound a week, a little bit less. So on the whole, in a month, maybe 1.5, 2 kgs, which is a safe pace at which to lose weight. You don't want to lose so much of weight so quickly that you start having health problems. So if you follow this for about a year, you should end up losing at least 10 to 15 kgs. And that's pretty good. It all depends how overweight you are to start with and how strictly or how carefully you follow the system. But this is how it works. And let me just show you the proof. The proof of the pudding is in the eating. So this is what I looked like in 1995 when I was 29 years old. And that's before I started all this thing. And after I started doing the system, you can look at me now when I was 44 years old in 2011. And now, right now, I'm 53, and you can see what I look like in the video. It's pretty much on the same lines. So that's about it. Thank you and good luck.